Milk successfully acquired.
I walk down a familiar street past a gas station. A bag of milk unpleasantly tugs at my hand, reminding me of the days when I was in physical therapy. What?
Oh.
By the way, they gave me a bag at the checkout, so now I'm carrying a bag of milk in another bag. Don't think anything of it, I just love the pyramidal structure of verbal constructions.
Fair enough.
Okay. The gas station is getting closer. How are you feeling? Thank you for your interest. I feel like a mile-long bar of ice cream.
Explain. Elaborate.
What is...
Oh, goodness gracious.
What is that supposed to mean? As if I'd tell you. Well, okay.
Oh, well, I would have liked if you did.
You're just a weirdo. But I'm really interested.
I am. I'm very interested. What do you mean?
Well, look. Okay. Well, look. The ratio of water to milk and the volume of air occupied by me is about 30 to 1. And yeah, ice cream is not the best, unless you want to drink more than eat. Anyway, the road from the store to the gas station is a stick, and the road from the gas station to home is ice cream. During today's walk, my body has been to every part of this path. Simple math.
Oh. It's in my mind.
I gotta say, the person that did this game, that did the writing on this, they really know what, like, people playing this would think.
Yes, they do.
Because that really, yeah, that is really what goes through my mind. I see. I feel movement under my feet. Asphalt grains, petrol stains. I'm trying to keep my balance. And how do people move over anything as uneven as the city plain? Gently, heel toe, I count in my mind every meter of the path I walk. I even close my eyes for more concentration. Hey, watch out. I unconsciously take a sharp step to the side. At the same moment, a huge bear rushes past me with a wild screech. Huh?
Oh?
Oh, is that a car?
Well, it might be a car. I mean, you said the game was Russian originally?
Yeah.
Yeah, they do have bears in Russia, although I don't know that they'd...
I'm sorry.
I always read that exact sentence in a Brooklyn accent.
Yeah, no, that's what went through my mind.
I'm sorry for laughing. I decided, hey, I'm a walking here.
You know what? We're using that. We're using that. I cast a reproachful glance at the swiftly departing giant. Its red eyes, in turn, look at me with mockery. Yeah, it was a car.
Oh, it was a car.
Definitely.
I want this person to write a book.
The tail lights. Did you see that? How brazen. It was, oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. It wasn't a car. It was a truck. We were incorrect there.
Same difference. I mean, a vehicle.
Slightly more dangerous than a car.
Yeah. Oh. Look, it's fine. We didn't get isekai'd.
We did dodge truck-kun. You're right.
It was a truck. Oh, really? Although, if you think about it, are there bears with eyes on the back of their heads?
With ice.
You could have died. Come on, are you saying someone would seriously want to kill an innocent girl carrying a bag of milk? You're sick. The world is a cruel and dangerous place. I don't know which is better in this case. Like, just calling them sick sounds a bit mean. This is mean, but this is kind of a truthful mean.
Yes, you can either be mean or depressingly mean.
I don't...
But less cruel, I guess.
Well, I mean... Okay, that's... I'll say this is an interesting discussion a little bit. I view this as more cruel, funny enough.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
You're sick is better, to me at least, than the second option, which I guess could come off as more like... Well, the world is a cruel and dangerous place. It could have just happened by accident.
Yeah, I mean, this is more like of an honest, just, Yeah, that's just life.
Yeah. Sockman says, aren't these both true, though? This girl is not well. No, she is not, unfortunately.
I mean, true, but... I
do think that the second option comes off less cruel than the first one, though.
I'm not in the world you're talking about.
Ah. I see.
Okay, well, we successfully bought the milk. I guess now we just have to get it home.
We have to make it 1 mile home, and then we have to survive the encounter with our parental unit, I assume.
My journey continues. If you think about it, the road from the store has one interesting property. It adjusts to me in the most bizarre ways. Huh?
Does it?
When I'm in a hurry, all the traffic lights turn off helpfully. When I feel like crying, a cloud appears over me and pours rain streams that hide my tears. Oh, God.
Oh.
Right now I can feel a cloud slowly gathering over the top of my head. Oh.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh, honey.
I'm sad. Are you sure this is really happening? What else could it be? I feel like this is not the time to be silent on this.
No, I don't think so either. It would be probably more like, it sounds mean to just be like, I mean, you know this is all in your head, right? But at the same time, it feels, you know, it's not terribly helpful to let somebody continue to live in a delusion.
Yeah.
It's not healthy at all. And I guess if technically speaking we are her, maybe she should be the one to be like, hey, I'm imagining this. I should face reality. I mean, I don't know. Again, since it's text, you could read it in whatever tone you wanted, you know?
Yeah. Has it ever occurred to you that it's all just in your head? That's not what the manual said at all.
Well, I wish my brain came with a manual.
I wish life came with a manual. Apparently these pills don't work for me either. Oh.
Ah. I see.
The pills have nothing to do with it. Please, I just want to get home and go to bed. I really, really am very grateful to you, but please, no more. Oh.
Oh.
I don't like...
So do we back off or do we push harder?
There's no saving in this, so...
I think from what you told me, there's only one ending, too.
Yeah... I think? I'm not 100% sure.
For me, I think I would probably keep pushing because, you know, I mean, she's clearly in a
trying to get through
situation.
Yeah.
And just trying to get through the day. But if we're trying to get through the day through a hallucinatory, dissociated dream world, that's not good at all.
Yeah.
Because there's a difference between just like, okay, I just have to tough it out and then get to a place where I can get out of here and I have checked out completely from life. So, but, you know, I feel like this is going to end with her crying no matter what we do.
I'll try this because this seems like kind of the more serious approach, I guess.
Yeah.
You have to accept the truth. No. You have to accept the truth. No. Oh, no. Is this just gonna... Oh!
Oh!
No! Looks like Dazaran doesn't help me at all. Not this time. I guess I'll try something else next time.
Oh, game over.
Write down your name.
Oh, no. Now, my question is, will it let you write Dazaran again?
Probably not, I'm thinking. I can try it. Oh, whoops. Again?
Oh.
I hope we can do it this time. It remembered. Oh god, we're back to this. We're actually back at the start.
Here we go.
Okay. Well, we'll... What game? Try and remember my answers.
Zoom.
Uh-huh. Who knows? Don't worry. Out of the way. 50 steps. Undo. Haha.
Hee.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
Oh,
Okay, I almost misclicked. Here we go again.
we're almost
So,
mean and called her stupid.
what then? You're hopeless. You're very guilty if you don't buy milk. Well, are you ready? Okay.
Yeah, Selfie said, "Oof, this game should have mental health content."
I think it does, kind of.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, if I
there's no
play, I'll have
spec.
to remember to put a sign in front of
Yeah.
the video.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. It. It is one of those things where it doesn't like specifically give you a warning at the start of the game.
Yeah.
Has it entered start? Yeah. Okay. Oh god, here we go.
It's the O guy.
Yeah. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, no, but
Oh, the
please,
abyss!
please get it out of here. Get it out of here. Black hole sun. There's an old song.
The music video for that song is creepy.
Yeah? I mean, that would make sense. It's not meant to be happy fun times.
Oh, it's not.
Not here. Right. Come on, come on. 15 minutes. Ahem. Hurry up. Okay, cashier time.
We have to spend 2 days at the cashier. Let's go! No. No.
Hey. Pay for the milk. Okay. Bear. Oh no. Feeling like ice cream. Really interested. I see. Watch out. Truck. Could have died. World's cruel. Okay. Back to here. Really sure. Okay, so I'll do it.
Until she asks us to stop.
Well, it took like 3 attempts before they went kind of nuts. Okay, so I'll drop it there. You know what? What? Since I'm a character in a visual novel, I want to talk to whoever is reading this right now.
Oh, good! It could hurt your recovery,
If
or
you
if
say so, it could hurt your recovery. Oh god. Crap,
Well,
I
now
don't
that we
know.
that the game can just stop and be like, well, that wasn't very helpful. Start again.
I mean, we did manage to blast through it a little quickly.
True.
It could hurt your recovery? I don't care. Do you hear me? I forcefully squeeze my head with my hands in place of thought block.
I see.
Out of the corner of my eye, I notice a small bench, the perfect place for cliched visual novel monologues.
Okay.
I move closer, place a noticeably weighted bag of milk next to it, and raise my head to the sky. Oh. Listen. I'm a little embarrassed, haha. I realize that I'm going crazy. The medications are becoming less and less effective, so... Ultimately, Things will happen painlessly, I hope. I'm sorry? Do you know what I'm talking about?
I hope I don't.
Whoa, it wants me to type in an answer.
Oh, yes or no?
No. Well, I'm not really surprised. I must be nothing like the model protagonist at all, huh? To be honest, I haven't read in many visual novels. Sometimes I regret it, because now it costs me a lot of effort just to distinguish between between letters and words. By the way, if you don't mind, I'd rather not name my diagnoses. Let at least you be the one who sees me for who I am. Even though I made you up, don't take that away from me, okay? Don't ask me for too much. How stupid does this all seem? From the very beginning, you've been following me, reading my delusional thoughts, hearing my silly conversations. I must seem crazy and weird to you? Haha. What is it like to see the world through my eyes? Ever since something happened, all I see is red. Red blood everywhere. Oh! No, don't worry about me. I got used to it a long time ago. Admittedly, I'd even forgotten what other colors look like.
Well, red is the first color that you gain when you're a baby. You see kind of black and white until then. You get red first.
Come on, haha. Those monsters from the store, they didn't scare me at all. After all, I know they won't hurt me. Okay. Sometimes I think that they themselves are afraid of me. I mean, that might honestly be true.
People, they probably are. But...
Can you imagine that? By the way, if you want to ask me what happened, please don't. Promise? Yes. Really? Of course you couldn't help but ask. In the end, I'm just talking to myself. Sooner or later, I would have brought it up. So you're really that interested in what happened to me?
I mean, not I am, but...
I won't waste time. What do you see? You know what? I'm just gonna be honest and type this. I don't know. Oh. Unsure? Anyway. This is my dad. Oh!
Oh! Well... I think I know what might have happened.
I mean, yeah, I get what you mean, but I'm squinting trying to make out if there's a face or something in there.
I think the better thing to have said is this was my dad.
Oh. Oh.
I think that is,
I see. Some of his parts, at least. We do have a very difficult family.
That somebody did it.
But despite all the problems, I never would have thought... Did a different family member do this? Did your mom do this? Did you do this?
You do this.
Sorry, I shouldn't have raised my voice. Anyway, he jumped out the window. Oh.
Self uninstall.
I see. Okay.
And I'm guessing she saw it. Yup.
This is my last memory. Then a long gap. Strange. Very strange. Today is the first time I've ever been able to buy something in a store without a major incident. What?
That's good.
Of course, the medicine helped me, however, I think it's more your merit. I kept thinking we mustn't screw up in front of the reader, or, oh my god, what will he think, haha. I don't know why I decided to become a visual novel character for the sake of going to the store today, but it clearly paid off. Sorry if I'm moving around a bit weird. I'm partially trying to read this over my own camera. Thank you. By the way, it seems to me that there are some boundaries in our communication. That's how I like it.
That's
And
true,
yet-
you can only type a couple words at most.
Yeah. And yet I've been so sad lately. I've been thinking more and more about what my life has become ever since my dad... Well, you know. Day after day, it's the same thing. I've tried so many medications that I hardly feel any difference between them anymore.
I just realized that's why she said if I don't bring it home, Mom will throw me out the window.
Oh. But, wait, but she said he...
Oh no, I think that Mom is threatening that if she doesn't bring the milk
she'll
home or
end
she
up...
doesn't do it right, that either she'll throw her, it was something probably along the lines of like, you know,
She'll end
either
up like
you'll
him.
end up like your dad, or I'll toss you out the window just like your dad, or something. I don't think her mom actually killed him, but I think that's why her mom mentions, I'll throw you out the window.
As long as they help keep me on my feet, I'm happy. But you know what? Today is a special day because I have you. There's so much I want to tell you. You can't... Huh?
Narrator's back.
That was very rude of you. Oh no. I'm not going to pressure you. I'm just advising you to go home. I understand. Well, dear reader, shall we go? Huh?
Yes, we are going home.
Huh? When I get to my floor, I hang over the railing.
That's
what-
a big apartment building.
Is that what that is? It looks like a hole.
Yeah, I think it's curved. It
Oh.
looks kind of like there's like windows, maybe. It does. Well, no wonder. You know what? No wonder she hates the letter O.
Repeating this action every day, like a ritual, I stopped being afraid of heights altogether. Fair enough.
See.
A few minutes ago, the effects of the medicine finally wore off, so I just enjoy the blissful silence. When I'm under the influence of drugs, terrible and unpleasant melodies sound in my head, mixing with the sounds of the world and... oh, the world around me. They create a terrible dissonance in my head. Wait...
That sounds like a very bad reaction to
No.
medication.
What I mean is... So...
That's the music.
Well, yes, it is, but
Okay.
I'm also thinking... So, remember how she said she's tried... like, she's tried many different medications?
Yeah.
I'm thinking that the answers she's getting, like from us, obviously, like it's from us gameplay wise, but I don't think the reader is the one giving the answers. I think the answers is the medicine.
We're the medication. We're the Drix in Ozzy and Drix. That's a terrible metaphor.
Never thought I'd hear that.
Is our medication name.
I never thought I'd hear that come up.
To be fair, it was not a sentence I thought I was going to say.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's why. Okay, so that's why at the end she said, "Oh, I
Again.
guess it didn't help me today."
Yeah. I guess that's why when we put the name in a second time, they went again.
Well, yeah, and then like, okay, well, let's hope they help me this time.
Now I have this just thought that Dazaran sounds like some kind of a medication.
If you or someone you know has bad effects on taking this, or talk to your doctor.
That's everyone.
If bleeding persists for
Oh,
more than
God.
4 hours.
Oh, that won't be a problem. Blood? What blood? There wasn't any left. I turn around and go to my apartment.
Okay, let's brace ourselves for Mom if she's home.
I don't like that this is the sound now in the
Hi!
background.
How are you?
Did you bring the milk?
I guess this is Mom.
Hi, Mom. Did you bring the milk?
Did we leave it on the bench?
Yes, Mom.
Oh, thank God.
Did your new medicine help? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yes, Mom.
Oh.
Go to bed. Yes, Mom. Milk bought achievement.
Okay.
Oh God, okay, so the words under the achievement are just ...
Okay, well,
I don't like that
we
face. No.
successfully
Yeah.
bought a milk.
And it only took us a little over an hour.
Well, that's exactly how long we had until the store closed, so I guess we did it.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I think it is obviously with the chatting and everything. If you were just going through this, yeah. But
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I don't.
God, that poor girl.
And the sequel is much more visual novel-y.
Oh, good.
It doesn't look like this. I'll say that. They do change the art style. It's not this kind of...
I do kind of like the abstractness of
Yeah.
this one.
The sequel is much less abstract. It looks like... I mean... If I want to say it, it looks kind of like Anime Girl. Maybe they changed what their style was in their head.
Yeah, or I guess maybe she's just continued playing with the delusion because it worked, and so...
Well, I mean, remember how she said she hasn't actually played that many visual novels? Maybe she played more.
Oh yeah, maybe she played more.
All right, well, okay, folks, there you have it. That was Milk Inside a Bag of Milk Inside a Bag of Milk. Any thoughts? I don't know what to say here.
I feel bad for this poor girl.
Oh God.
I do.
This
I
kind
do
of an
like,
experience, like...
Yeah, I do like the narrative of this game and how a lot of it is you know, kind of left to your interpretation, but you can still pretty clearly piece together what happened. Is that you know, her family was kind of not great, clearly abusive.
Yeah.
I don't know if her problems may have started before that, but they were at the very least nowhere near this bad. And then her father sadly and tragically took his own life. She saw it happen, and that's when she had a, for lack of a better term, a psychotic break. and probably got hospitalized. They said that she had to go to rehab, so she may have
Yeah.
physically injured herself as
Possibly.
well. Uh, and now she's got medication to try and deal
Mm-hmm.
with the resulting,
Yeah.
you know, severe trauma. But
Not gonna lie. This is partially why I was glad to have you here for this. Because I think I remember you
oh,
dabbled in psychology, didn't you? So,
it is a passing interest of mine. Yeah,
yeah. Oh.
I it because the thing of it is that when it comes to trying to deal with
Mm-hmm.
a mental issue of some sort,
Yeah.
it's never as simple as just therapy or just medication. I mean, for more mild things, you may be, just therapy may work, but more often than not, you need the medication.
Mm.
But like I said, you said a lot of times it's not just therapy. It's generally speaking not just medication either, because the medication will stop the chemical misfiring in your brain.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But humans are creatures of habit, which is why we're often very frightened by new things. Even
Yeah.
if the thing we're used to is bad, we usually want to stick with something we know. So
Yeah.
you need the therapy to get out of that rut as well. So
Yeah. No, I can understand that. It's
yeah, and
uh it's definitely hard to break routine once you're in
yeah,
one.
yeah, and the narrative for this girl is heartbreaking because on the one hand, you want to be able to reach over and shake her and be like, well, no, this isn't real. You
Mm.
shouldn't try to escape reality into a place that isn't real. It's not
Mm.
healthy for you.
Mm-hmm.
It'll only make things worse. But at the same time, is it really, as we saw, it doesn't help her
Yeah.
because, if she's not able to cling to that delusion for just long enough to get out of the house and buy milk, then she just, falls apart in the middle of the street.
Yeah. And another part of that might be like, so I mean, I understand that our position, like narratively, our position
Mm-hmm.
is the medication itself.
Yeah.
So it's kind of weird to say, is it really our, like, from the perspective of actually being an active person trying to help?
Yeah.
Like, there's also a certain, like,
Yeah.
how do I put it? There's a certain view on, like, how much of it is our place to do so.
Yeah, like how much of it is our responsibility?
Well, I mean,
Or
also, like,
do we have the right to be
yeah,
like, well, no, get the heck out of.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. It's funny enough that leads back to that one part in Silent Hill too. Funny enough. The one note from the doctor where he's
Mm,
discussing whether
we should
whether
break their.
it's, well, yeah, whether it's like, whether it's more cruel to let them stay in like kind of the delusion where they're happy, or to pull them into reality where they're like,
Yeah.
where it's terrible.
Yeah. Just in
Sorry, I'm
my
late.
own opinion.
Oh no, it's
Oh,
okay,
no.
Maple. It's fine. We just finished the first one. There's still the second game.
E.
Yeah.
I, I think, in my personal opinion, it's sort of the best answer, I guess, for lack of
Yeah.
a better term,
Yeah.
lies somewhere in the middle. Because
Yeah.
I mean, you know, even people who are like mental norm, I guess, even we, like people who don't have this problem, we daydream.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes you'll go out, sometimes you play little games with yourself. You do go out to the store and you're like,
Mhm.
and you like
Mhm.
fantasize, oh, like, oh, what if this was like a video game, or what if this was like that movie I saw.
Yeah.
But then,
It
for
it
somebody like her, it's she can't turn it
yeah.
off.
It comes down, I guess, to how much of a detriment it is.
Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, well, is it all right to let this continue if it helps her function?
Mm.
But how long should that be allowed to
Yeah.
continue? It
I
seems
I
like she knows it's not
yeah.
real at the very
Yeah. And I mean, there could be. I suppose there could be an idea like, because I know, like, I know there is the idea of handling someone with like I said, handling someone with kid gloves.
yeah.
So, I mean, I suppose there isn't a possibility to use it to, like, kind of slowly
Yeah.
pull away from it, like, kind of like weaning almost, I want to say.
Yeah, like
But,
one of the techniques that I'm fine with talking about it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've got a therapist myself
Okay.
for anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, and one of the things that we've talked about is reframing, and one of the suggested reframings is, if you're having negative thoughts about yourself, imagine the conversation, but instead of you saying those negative things, imagine that it is your friend saying that, and what would you say to them? So that in
Yeah.
and of itself is a tiny bit like this, I guess, where it's like, oh, you set up this mental state or mental conversation in
Mm-hmm.
order to
Mm-hmm.
fix the problem,
Mm.
to have that problem out in a safe way.
Yeah. No,
But then
I,
of course we come back to the problem with this is it okay if she can't turn it off?
yeah. Yeah. No, I definitely hear you on that. Personally, I can't speak from any personal experience. I probably I probably should talk to someone about some things, but I never have because varying reasons.
Yeah, it's unfortunately not everybody can find somebody
The
safe to talk to or
I
professional to talk to.
Yeah, no, I get by just talking with friends and the such. Um, the only time I'd seen anyone, the stupid story, but the only time I'd seen anyone was a family therapist specifically, and that was for bullshit reasons. So
So that was for reasons that were not helpful then.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was for. I'm gonna just say this really quick. That was for reasons of a controlling mother. Um,
Ah,
yeah,
not
yeah.
fun reasons. Great.
I mean, it went actually. Funny enough, it went amazingly.
That's
Because
actually kind of funny.
it went amazingly because, as you can imagine, an actual licensed family therapist is not going to take the side of the parent that thinks that basically is taking their kid to therapy because they won't do what they say when they say it.
Yeah, like the
Yeah, no,
therapist
obviously
sniffed
there's
that
something.
immediately and went, "Oh, it's you."
Yeah, obviously there's something wrong with the child if they're not obeying every single thing I say, especially when they're a teenager.
That thing that teenagers do. Yeah.
It's not even that. It's like it's literally a situation would be like, "Can you give me a couple minutes?" It's like,
Yeah. Oh, you
"No."
didn't hop to the instant. I
Oh
see.
yeah, 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 yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Yeah, it's like,
Clearly, you're being disobedient. That you said, "I'm sorry. Give me a moment to
yeah,
put
I'm
this down."
sorry.
You didn't drop it on the floor and get to
Yeah,
my side
I
in that
didn't
moment.
realize this family was the army. I mean,
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize I'd signed up for that.
yeah, but yeah, neither here nor there. Different situation, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
That does
Yeah.
not involve any specific
Well, no, but
disabilities. Um,
no, but you can make, you can make some tangential connections to it, and it does
hmm,
help us understand when you're like, oh, this reminds me similarly of this, and then you can extrapolate and say, oh,
hmm,
if that situation was so much worse,
yeah. Uh,
we could be here.
But Maple, you don't need to apologize. It's fine. You already informed me before that you had something you had to take care of. I told you that the first one's the shorter one, so
E.
I mean it's fine. You can still just hop in. Like this is
Yeah.
so for the server I have set up for this is open call, so anyone who's already in it is allowed to hop in and out as they please.
Yeah, if you're free now, join us.
Yeah, you can. Um, Now I will. Hang on. Well, first of all, I'm gonna close the game. Okay, give me a minute. No worries. Close window. Okay,
Yeah, no problem. Take your
that
time.
should close the. Okay, yeah, that closed the screen sharing. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the just chatting screen for just a little bit.